Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Here are some tips for communicating in English for beginners without confusion. Start with the basics. Before you can start communicating in English fluently, you need to learn the basics, such as grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. There are many resources available online and in libraries to help you learn the basics of English. Immerse yourself in English. One of the best ways to learn English is to immerse yourself in the language. This means surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. You can do this by watching English movies and TV shows, listening to English music, and reading English books and articles. Practice speaking English regularly. The best way to improve your English speaking skills is to practice regularly. Try to find opportunities to speak English with native speakers or other learners. You can also practice speaking English by yourself by talking to yourself in the mirror or recording yourself speaking and listening back to it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they are learning a new language. Don't be afraid to make mistakes when you are speaking English. The more you practice, the better you will become. Use context clues to understand what people are saying. If you don't understand a word that someone says, try to use context clues to figure out what it means. Context clues are the words and phrases that come before and after the unknown word. Ask for clarification. If you don't understand something, don't be afraid to ask for clarification. You can say something like, "I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you please repeat that?" or "Can you please explain that in a different way?" Here are some additional tips to avoid confusion when communicating in English. Be aware of your pronunciation. English pronunciation can be difficult for beginners, but it is important to try to pronounce words correctly. This will help people to understand you better. Use simple language. When you are first starting out, it is best to use simple language. This will help you to avoid making mistakes and to communicate more effectively. Be specific. When you are communicating, try to be as specific as possible. This will help to avoid misunderstandings. Use nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication, such as body language and facial expressions, can be very helpful in communicating. Try to use nonverbal communication in conjunction with your verbal communication to make your message clearer. Communicating in English can be challenging for beginners. But it is important to be patient and persistent. By following the tips above, you can improve your English communication skills and avoid confusion.